Yo, my beautiful people, what's going on? It's Cream Slice. Welcome back to the channel. Guys, I am so excited to bring you this build. I cannot contain my excitement, guys. I'm not joking. We are on the Titan subclass. We are taking full advantage of Void 3.0 with the new fragments. Basically, with this build, in a nutshell, you're going to be doing infinity finishers. You're going to be doing void explosions, infinity overshields, infinity grenades, void explosions everywhere. We're making everything volatile, and as you can see, we're doing some of the legend campaign here, some of the other activities. We are well underpowered and it's still amazing. This season I think you're going to be seeing a lot of finisher builds, so I took it upon myself to bring an old exotic back from the dead with the Titans, and this build is super explosive, guys. So if you find this video helpful and you like it, and you are a true Titan who just likes causing devastation everywhere, leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. The exotic of choice that we have is the Severance Enclosure. It's not the Heart of Inmos Light. We're not doing it like that. We are doing it big, guys. Big explosions from finishers. And with the new fragment that we have, causes void explosions and makes everything volatile, and it creates void breaches for us. We pick that up. We have Devour all the time, and then when we pair Severance Enclosure with Controlled Demolition, that causes void explosions as well. So we're getting double void explosions from finishers. Going invis, we're weakening everything with our grenades, and every time we do a finisher, guys, you get an overshield for free. Like, it's so broken. I believe that this is one of the strongest mods in the game, so stick around to the end of the video to find out which mod I'm using. I'm going to be taking advantage of the Vortex Grenade, and they did actually get a buff inside of PvE this season, so you might want to check them out. But for the aspects that we're using Offensive Bulwark. We're pretty much using this for the extra fragment slot, guys, because I wanted to take full advantage of the fragments that we have. If you don't mind losing one of the fragments, you could always slot it for Bastion for that super overshield if you wanted. So the new fragment we're going to be taking full advantage of is Echo of Cessation. Finisher final blows create a burst of void damage that causes nearby enemies to become volatile. Defeating a volatile target creates void breaches, but also it heals us thanks to Controlled Demolition. Void breaches, what these are, they grant us class ability energy when we pick them up. So with this being straight off the bat, the finisher with the burst of void damage that we get is going to also pair with Controlled Demolition with the make volatile explosions. So now our finishers just explode everything, void explosions everywhere. And then we're going to be pairing it, guys, with Echo of Obscurity. So every single time we do a finisher, we're causing void explosions twice as much, and we are going invis, guys. This is what I'm saying when I'm telling you guys it's like the invincible nuke build. We can just go invis, go to the next enemy, everything's going to be volatile. We're going to be healing ourselves through everything, doing finishes on everything while we're invis. If you wanted to, you could run up to your enemies behind them and do a shield bash, get an overshield through that. It's just absolutely, the gameplay loop is phenomenal, guys. Okay, when I tell you it's phenomenal, it's just, it feels like an original Titan build. And then we've got Echo of Starvation. Picking up a void breach or an overpower grants Devour. With our finishers, we're creating void breaches with everything volatile, so we pretty much have infinity Devour as well. And then we have Echo of Undermining for that 15% weakening with our grenades. Like I was saying, if you do just want to run these three fragments and you're not really interested in with Echo of Undermining, you could change Offensive Bulwark to Bastion, and then you have 3 fragment slots and you can take advantage of the overshield when you cast your barricade. Totally up to you guys. Straight off the bat, the first artifact perk that we have from the artifact mod is Volatile Flow. Picking up an orb of power grants our weapon volatile rounds. So now you don't really need to lean into the fragment. So the way that we're going to take advantage of the volatile rounds, or void siphons, so with our void weapons we create an overpower. We've got assets to assets on there to get bonus energy when we're throwing our grenade. We pretty much have infinity grenades with this build every time we do a finisher. There's a lot going on when we do a finisher, guys, and I'll get to it when we get to the bottom of the build, and you're going to be like, wow, Cream, we can get all this just off a finisher. You're damn right. Let's go. So we've got firepower, also another way to create an overpower with our grenades. We have impact induction, causing damage with our melee, reduces our grenade cooldown, and then momentum transfer, causing damage with a grenade, reduces our melee cooldown. So here we have different ways of giving us our ability energy back, as well as the void breaches that we're going to be picking up. We've got charged up on there so we can carry more stacks of armor charge, and then we've got stacks on stacks. Picking up an overpower grants you an additional stack of armor charge. So now we can hold up to 4 armor charges the way that we have it set up. We'll go over just in a second what I'm going to do with the armor charges. So every time we pick up an overpower, we have innovation, reduces our grenade cooldown, and then we have recuperation to give us our health back when we pick up an overpower as well. So here down at the bottom is where this build really shines. So first of all, proximity ward. You need this on with any finisher build. I can't believe that this just slept on mod right now. You used to take bits of your super and all that stuff, but now you get an overshield every single time you do a finisher. You don't need to have any armor charges, nothing. You just get an overshield every time. It's just so slept on. It's just absolutely madness. I could just fall in love with this mod. And then we've got empowered finish. When we don't have any armor charges, we get an armor charge when we do a finisher. And to top it off, this mod right here is just phenomenal. So with us having 4 armor charges at one time, what we're going to do, we're going to do a finisher, and we're going to get our grenade fully back. Feel free to slot something else in there, but obviously we want to weaken everything and we want to do finishes and stuff. Having a weakened vortex grenade is probably one of the most powerful things still in the game, and it pairs perfectly with what we're trying to do. Overshields, invisibility, infinity grenades. There's really not much more you need from one build, and it works amazing in harder content as well. So I'm going to leave you with this build, guys. Go try it out, please. It's so fun. So yeah, I'm Cream Slice. Thank you for watching. Peace.